right. All right. All right. All right. My name is Shaniece and I am your business expansion coach and strategist. And today I wanted to come on and talk about something that has really been sitting in my spirit. And I wanted to be able to share this with all business owners who are out there desiring to knock out their business goals in this quarter. And so I want to talk about the fourth quarter. What goals do you need to reach or hit in your business? Okay. And so it's the fourth quarter. It is the fourth quarter. So if you are a person that takes notes, I challenge you to get out paper and pencil because I'm going to share some quality information with you. Let me turn that down. I'm going to share some quality information with you that I believe will definitely help catapult your business. And so on Sunday, my pastor talked about it being the fourth quarter. Our assistant pastor read scripture about it, talked about it, and then my pastor talked about it. And I was thinking about, I don't know how many of you are football fans and you enjoy watching Deion Sanders in Colorado. Okay. And so if you watch the game on Saturday, the entire game, like the first half, Colorado was behind. Okay, I mean, literally, we didn't know if it was going to be the same type of game that happened the previous a weekend when they played Oregon. Total blowout. It was just a rough game for Colorado. And so, but they never gave up. They never gave up, like literally. And going into the second quarter, okay, they score a touchdown. Momentum is starting to take place. Things are moving, all right? And so the first quarter wasn't necessarily the best quarter for them. Okay. It was not a good quarter at all. But then going into the second quarter, momentum started picking up. It wasn't the best. I'm sure that they desired to be in a better place and have, more points on the scoreboard. They desired to be closer to LSU. It just, momentum was coming, but it just wasn't where I'm sure if I was Deion Sanders, it was not where they wanted it to be. So then halftime, right? They go back into they go into the locker room. And I don't know if you follow Deion Sanders, but he is giving, like, he always gives motivational speeches. I call him, the football prophet, the football preacher, because he's always sharing inspiration and he motivates his team. He inspires his team. He challenges them to do better. And so that halfway point, they go into the locker room. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all can do this. Y'all got this. God is with you. He's walking with you. He's carrying you. He's with you. Blah 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 blah. Whatever he said to them. Baby, they come back into that third quarter, and you would have thought it was a totally different team. They come into the third quarter, and it's almost like uphill, where the fourth quarter, them jokers came back and was in the game. They was scoring. The player who I think it was Omarion or Demarion Miller was catching footballs like passes here, like he was out there doing his thing, right? And so the game comes to almost an end, and it's like maybe I think it was a 7 point difference. And if Colorado had a got the ball one more time, they would have scored in the fourth quarter. And I have literally been thinking about that for all of my business owners that are listening and that get a chance to watch this video. It is the fourth quarter. I don't care how you started this year off. I don't care what happened in your business. I don't care who signed up, who didn't, who canceled, who didn't show up. It doesn't matter. Because guess what? You are in the fourth quarter. And what happened in the beginning does not matter at this point. It's all about what you do in these next 3 months, and that will determine how you end the year. And so at the end of the day, what are you going to do in order to reach your goals? What are you going to do in order to make sure when December 31st rolls around that you are closer than ever, or you have hit the jackpot, you have hit your goals? Amazing things happen in the fourth quarter. And I just gave you a story of Colorado and what they did in the fourth quarter. And hopefully, prayerfully, that inspires you to understand that your fourth quarter can be amazing as well. And so that's what I wanted to talk with you today about. What does your fourth quarter look like? How are you going to show up as a business owner? And I want you to understand too, to those of you, first and foremost, to understand who I am. I am a business expansion coach and strategist. For those of you who don't know me, I teach business owners how to increase their profitability, improve their visibility, and their systems and their strategies. So grow their visibility, increase profitability, and improve their systems and strategies. I've been coaching business owners for many, many, many years. I've been running my coaching and my business coaching practice for a very long time. And one of the things that I know about business is it doesn't matter where you started. It's all about where you finish. And so I want you to go back to your goals at the beginning of the year. What were your goals? What were some of the things that you desired to accomplish this year? What are some of the things that you had desired to achieve? Go back to your goals. You should have them written down. They should be in a notebook. They should be on a whiteboard. They should be somewhere where you have easy access to them. As the year went on, did you give up on those goals, or did you stand flat-footed no matter what it looked like? You knew that you were operating in faith, and that those things that you said you wanted to happen would happen. And so every year at the beginning of the year, my family and I, we do a vision board party. Okay. And so I invite all the family over, and everybody's in different spaces of the room, and everybody has their poster boards. We got magazines everywhere. We got markers everywhere, and we're putting our vision on our poster boards. And so throughout the year, I have my business vision board. I have my personal vision board. Like, I can see what I put on my vision board, and it constantly reminds me of the things that I desire to achieve. It constantly reminds me of the goals that I desire to hit. It constantly reminds me of what I believe that I'm going to achieve. So I want you to go back to that beginning stage. Go back to where you were at. Go back to it. And I want you to take the time to look at it. Pick it back up. Inhale. Put it back before you. And then I want you to break it down. What would you need to do monthly in order to reach that goal in the next 3 months? What do you need to do weekly in order to reach that goal? And then what do you need to do daily? And so let's say you desire to earn in revenue $100,000 in the next 3 months. Okay, you're already in business. You have your framework, you have your flagship program, you know how to do business, but you want to take a quantum leap and you want to generate $100K in the next 90 days. So let's break that down. And so I have my calculator, all right? And so if you take 100K, you divide that by 3, okay? That's 33,000. So now you know every month you would need to do 33,000. All right. And so if you even want to go deeper, you can break that down into four, that's 12 weeks, right? All right. So you have your 4, your 4, and your 4. So you could divide that even into 12 weeks. And that comes out to almost $3,000 a week. Okay. And so if you have a product or a program, that means that you would need to sell it to you would need to sell a $3,000 product every week for the next 12 weeks in order to reach your goal. It's all about doing the math. And it's all about thinking, okay, what can I do in order to accomplish this goal? What do I need to do in order to accomplish this goal? What do I need to do? And so then you take it to paper, you put it on your whiteboard. Whiteboards, you can have a small whiteboard, okay? Or you can have a bigger whiteboard. I have a big whiteboard that's in my office. And on the whiteboard, there are things that, I need to work on, things I need to achieve, things I'm focused on. It's my goal. So just like I shared with you, I just gave you an amazing formula on how you can reach 100K in the next 90 days when you sell a $3,000 product every week. Or your goal may be just to do 50K. All right, so then let's break it down, right? And so you got 50. You divide that by 3 months, all right? And so that's 66. That's 16,000. And then you break the 16,000 and you divide that by 12, because it's 12 weeks. If you have a product that is $1,400, if you sell one a week for 12 weeks, you'll reach your 50K. So it all depends on what goal you desire to reach, and you break it down to the bare minimum. And so that's the first thing that you do, is you break your number down. Then you go back to your belief. What do you believe that you can do? What do you believe that you can achieve? What do you believe at the end of the day? What do you believe? Because if you believe that you can achieve it, guess what? Then you can. But if you believe that you can't, guess what? You're right. And so the question is, what do you believe? What do you believe? And so maybe those numbers are too big. And maybe you're like, yeah, Shaniece, yeah, 100K might be too big, or 50K may be too big. If you want to do 25, what if you want to do 25,000 in the next 3 months? And so what you do is you take 25,000, you divide that by 3 because it's 3 months, and that's 83, about 84. I like to round up. That's 8,400, right? And so then you take the 8,400 and you divide that by 12. So you would have to sell a $700 item for the next 12 weeks to reach 25K in your business. And so if you want to do 50,000, right? I shared with you that number. If you want to do 100,000, I shared with you that number. So it all depends on what type of work you're willing to do in order to achieve that success. Okay? It's all about what it is you desire to do in order to achieve that success. So it's the fourth quarter. It's time for you to go back to the drawing board. It's time for you to go in the beginning of the year and look at those goals. Do you want to still reach those goals, or do you have new goals? Whatever your new goals are, put them on the whiteboard. Put them on the whiteboard. Write it down. And so, do you have a product that can help you achieve those goals? Do you have a product that will help you reach it? If not, it's time for you to create something to help you achieve it. It's time for you to create a program or a product to help you reach that goal. And so, Shaniece, what does that mean? Well, think about what you already do. Think about what service you already have. Can you pull something out of that and create something for the next 90 days to help you achieve what you need to achieve? And so I am going to continue this conversation over the next couple of weeks about you being in the fourth quarter. And if you watch this, I want to expand your thought process, because this is something you can definitely achieve. Now, I do have a workshop that's coming up, how to multiply your revenue while stepping into the role of CEO. There's going to be a lot of good nuggets in this workshop to help you. Click the link and sign up. When I tell you ball all the way out this quarter, ball out, ball out, ball all the way out. Go after your goals. Do not allow anybody or anyone to get in the way. I was sharing a story yesterday. I woke up, I was excited. I'm like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm in it to win it. Then I get this email. And I allowed the email to take me out of the game yesterday. And I woke up this morning and I said, Shaniece, that was a choice and you gave in. But today you are making the decision to not allow anything to move you. And so I challenge you to do that as well. Talk to yourself. Remind yourself of who you are, who you be. Look at that goal every day. Don't give up on the goal. No matter what your revenue may look like, no matter how many clients you have, do not give up. And so again, my name is Shaniece Wise. I am your business expansion coach and strategist. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be coming on here sharing quality information with you to help you grow your business. Don't forget to register for my workshop. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to my website, www.shaniecewise.com. Thank you for joining. Please share this live video, because even if it's not for you, it may be for someone that is on your feed that needs to have an all-out fourth quarter. DM me if you have any questions, or you can put them in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Even if you're watching live or you're watching a replay, let's go. Have an amazing day.